Nothing changes the course of true greatness. It will happen regardless the adversities. The words of Matthew Okugbe. Tell them I said so. On this note, I bid you welcome to another pulsating episode of Sports Thing. The guys are here in the studio and we'll be doing justice to another topical issue as far as the world of sports is concerned. We do a breather at this point, and when we return, the guys will be unveiled. Stay with us. Yes, Kylian Mbappe has signed a new 3-year deal with Paris Saint-Germain that will keep him at the Parc des Princes till 2025, with wages in the region of £1 million a week, a concession over image rights, signing on fee in the region of £100 million, bonuses for goals, Ballon d'Or honors, as well as Champions League success. The 23-year-old, as we speak, is now the highest paid player as far as the world of football is concerned when he put pen to paper just before Paris Saint-Germain's final game of the just concluded season. On this note, I bid you welcome once more. If you're just joining us, the show is Sports Thing, and here with me in the studio is Adedotun, Agunbiade, the one known as the Warrior, as well as Sports member Faruk Adetola.
Well, it's very interesting to be in the studio once again, especially when the football season is officially over. Just the Champions League left, but definitely the story of Kylian Mbappe is the biggest at this moment. And just like they say, greatness is free. The only bold people who only get it. Definitely.
Talking about greatness, the one known as the Warrior himself, Adetotun.
Yeah, well, it's a joyous thing that we saw the start of the season and we saw the concluding part of the season, and here we are waiting for the most prestigious league when it comes to football around the world, Champions League. And the story of Mbappe really got a whole lot of persons that are unaware, and we're expecting more of this in the next coming season.
Yes, we're expecting more of this as far as the coming season is concerned. Real Madrid were willing to pay the France international £110 million as signing on fee, as well as wages in the region of £20 million after tax annually. The total investment as far as Mbappe is concerned for Madrid would have been in the region of £300 million. The question is, has Mbappe made the right decision by staying put at PSG for the next 3 years, or he would have opted for a much more greener pastures with Real Madrid? The guys would be doing justice with this topic, and Faruk will be speaking as far as Mbappe's decision is concerned, that Mbappe has made the right decision by staying put. No, Faruk would be speaking against Mbappe's decision that he would have opted to play for Real Madrid, while Dotun, on the other hand, said Mbappe has made the right decision by staying put with Paris Saint-Germain. Let me start with you, Faruk, on this. Mbappe, done and dusted, would be at the Parc des Princes until 2025. Is this spot on, or what exactly is your stance on this?
Well, I started with saying that greatness is free, and it is left for the bold people to go achieve them. And if you talk about clubs that can offer you greatness, there are only few of them. If you're going to count one, the only club that can give that to you is Real Madrid, without any doubt. At the age of 23, when you are approaching your peak period, you have the chance of representing the most successful club as far as world football is concerned. And you had an agreement 6 months ago, all in the sake of money, ego, as well as trying to be self-centered. You put them in their own tent and decide to stay put with some local champions that we call Farmers League. I'm telling you, Mbappe is very young, yes, still very vulnerable, perhaps listen to the advices here and there, but if you ask me today, tomorrow and next tomorrow, where are you supposed to spend your peak years?
And twice on public holiday.
And twice on public holiday. You have to be Real Madrid. That opportunity came to you on a platter, free of charge. Just grab it, and in the next couple of years, Mbappe will have won 2 Ballon d'Or. Right about now, he needs to start all over again and start with PSG, who cannot win the Champions League, who are even struggling at the point in time to win the French league, and go and die with the big boys. Look at Ronaldo, look at Messi. Where did all these guys win their Ballon d'Or? It is in Spain.
Yes, talking about dining with the big boys, Mbappe has decided that he will continue to run kitty and run kata. That's the ideal. Is that one ideal for you?
Yeah, it's very, very ideal. And many will come to say that the name of the game is money. So when it comes to making money, you always say to yourself that you need to do everything you need to do to make the money. And on the other side, I just want to say to Faruk that when it comes to making decision is always yours to make, not to any other person. And listening to this.
From the voice of the two, you are able to passive about this issue.
No, I'm not passive about it.
Ronaldo said something before he went to Juve. He said, if I want to make money, I will have gone to Qatar. But Ronaldo is 37 years of age.
No.
Still running after winning titles.
Let's come to look at it. You have a place where you can call home. And staying at home is always a favorable place. Aside actually trying to venture into all the things, this same guy has been in this same league for over 7 years, doing wonderfully well, season in, season out. If you look at his performance in PSG, he's the second all-time highest goal scorer, just 29 goals behind the all-time highest goal scorer in history of that same club. And when it comes to French League One, the second player to actually record scoring, being the highest goal scorer 4 seasons on a bounce, and eclipsing 30 goals in the season, season out, season in. What more can you talk about? No, I'm just telling you.
Let's say with ourselves, we know stats. I've said it before here that stats are just like bikini.
Yeah.
It is very, very sexy, very, very short, but it's still not enough for us to see the subject matter.
But I'm going somewhere. If you can say to me that the statistics, the statistics are always there to always show us the light, to always show us what they've been able to do over the years.
This young man, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, left AC Milan, went to PSG. He had to leave there because he knew that he would not be fulfilled if he remains there. Came to United, won a trophy in Europe, which has never won in his career. Went to MLS. If he wanted more money, he should have gone back to France or Qatar. He went back to the Syria to win title for himself at the age.
But let me ask you this question, Faruk. Let me ask you this question, Faruk. When it comes to making choice, if you wake up like Yoruba will say, let me say it so that people at home will understand. When it comes to making decision, it has to be you alone, not even anyone influencing your decisions.
Let me put this question.
Football is a global business. It's not about your own decision. People are waiting to criticize.
Even if people are waiting to criticize you, even if they are waiting to kick you, to knock you, to do whatever.
Home is where the art lives.
Yes.
If that is the case, all these our Ndidi, Kanu Wako that went to play on the foreign base and made name for themselves, they should have remained here in Nigerian league and start.
No. That's a different ball game entirely. That's a different ball game entirely. They went. The purpose they left the shores of this country was for one thing: money.
My questions to you is this: if you look at the stats and also the ranking as far as the clubs are concerned, Madrid is more like the holy grail as far as football clubs. The prayer of every footballer anywhere around the world is that they want to put on that white jersey of Real Madrid. That has players, great players over time have played for Madrid. Do you think any players at this point, especially a player that is 23, having the opportunity to go play for Real Madrid with the potential of an Mbappe, in the next 2-3 seasons, you can put your money that Mbappe playing for Madrid might just be able to nick the Ballon d'Or. Do you think Mbappe has made the right decision, not looking at the monetary aspect of it? Some person said he moved for money. Do you think it is beyond money, or what exactly are the rationales behind his decision to stay there?
I would say money is involved. I would say money is not involved to a large extent. Why I say money is involved? Because if you look at the offer on ground, you are definitely going to grab it. And I remember some couple of years back, Gianna Samoa of Ghana, he had opportunity to join Tottenham Football Club, but rather he went to Qatar to join the club in Qatar. And when he was asked that why did you choose the club in Qatar, he said, after football, are you going to pay my bills? Because we live large while playing the game. So after the game, we need to actually live comfortably as well. No. That's not a typical African man. No. You are getting something wrong. The offer on ground by Real Madrid is going to make a huge lot of money. Talking about 300 million pounds in the next 4-5 years. So if he signs for Real Madrid, so that is
huge enough. So that's why I said to you, I said something. I'm coming, Matthew. I said we consider money and we still don't consider money, and I'm trying to explain that, and he actually jumped into what I was saying.
Dotun, let me come to Faruk. Let me take you on this. Having the likes of Lionel Messi and a certain Neymar Jr. in your team, will you opt to go play for a side that parades the likes of Benzema and Vinicius Jr., considering the profile, the pedigree of a certain Lionel Messi and Neymar? Don't you think that might also be a factor? The reason why Neymar decided to stay, because he feels that these guys can help win the Champions League in another season.
The project at PSG has been 5 years old, and they've tried their best to see if they can bring the Holy Grail Champions League back to Paris. They have failed in doing that, number one. Then secondly, look at the career of Kylian Mbappe. He equaled the record of Pele at the age of 18 going to 19 at the World Cup, being the only player, a teenager, to score twice in the final of the World Cup. Yeah. And this is a career that is going upward. And for you to be able to meet up with that ambition, you need to make the right decision at every point in time in your career.
Has he not make the right decision?
Let's now talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo was already the Ballon d'Or winner at United. He was still telling Man U, who has offered him a back-to-back Champions League final for the first time in his career. He won already as a Champions League. But he knew that to strive further, you have to always play for teams that will give you the opportunity.
You are not answering this question he asked you. What is the question he asked you, Faruk? He asked you this question that is having Neymar, having Messi, having all these big players around you. And do you think that with all these guys you cannot win Champions League? You are not answering this question.
That's what I'm telling you. I said it's a project that has failed.
Of course, it's a project, and it's not a failed project. Why will you call such a project a failed project? We are going into another season.
3 goals, 5 goals in the league, 6 in the Champions League. I could not even offer anything to help PSG, Mbappe. Neymar the same thing, always falling sick, always having injury at the point in time when they needed him the most. And this is a failed project.
Madrid is not a failed project.
Just with an aging Benzema.
Who said to you that Real Madrid will win the Champions League next season or in the next 5 seasons?
Guys will have to go on a break at this point, and when we return, it will be the quick short segment where the guys will be giving us some very specific reasons why they are standing by their take. Yes, it's truly been a heated one, especially in the first half of the show. Dotun, as well as Faruk, has given us reasons why they are standing by their decision in the topic, as Mbappe made the right choice by sticking with Paris Saint-Germain for the next 3 years instead of opting to go play for Real Madrid. It's now the quick fire segment, and the guys are set to give us specifically 3 reasons why they are staying by the stance they've taken so far as this topic is concerned. Let's start with Faruk. Faruk, 3 reasons why you feel Mbappe should have opted to go play for Real Madrid.
Mbappe's career could have been one of the best as far as football is concerned. Will he ever win the Ballon d'Or in Paris Saint-Germain? Look at the track record of those that have won it. Nobody has done that in France for the last 10-15 years. Will he have won the Champions League with PSG right about now? It is looking very, very bleak, because for me, they don't have the personnel. At this point in time, when Ramos is aging, Neymar is neither here or there, Messi is already thinking about retirement. I think the best place to do it is at Real Madrid. And finally, look at the history of the greatest player in the world. All of them, virtually all of them, played in Spanish League or Premier League. They called French League a Farmers League for nothing. So for me, today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, and twice on public holiday, he should have moved to PSG, Madrid at this time of his career.
Yes, the one that definitely would like to stay in France as far as the Parc des Princes is concerned is definitely Adetola Agunbiade.
Yes, staying at home is always a reason to always stay at PSG, because he considered that this is my home. I feel more at home here. I enjoy playing football here. I love the people here. The people here love me. Then on the other side, he considered that, okay, making money is the name of the game. So if you can make money, you can actually sustain after the game. And the third one is, when you look at what is on ground, talking about winning Champions League, winning the league, winning everything available when it comes to football, he can do it right there
in PSG.
Yes, you just heard Faruk Adedotun there. He said Mbappe would be able to achieve greater successes as far as staying put with Paris Saint-Germain is concerned. Ensure that you hit us up via our social media platform, this comment section, and all the platforms going on your screen as at this point in time. Has it been Faruk Adetola for you, or Dotun Agunbiade, the one known as the Warrior? We're going on a break at this point, and when we return, it will be the flip side segment of the show. Stay with us. Yes, you're welcome back. It is the flip side segment of the show. Today we're looking at Manchester United and their new manager, Erik Ten Hag. He has been unveiled precisely at their last game in the just concluded season. Will Ten Hag succeed as United gaffer? Remember, several other managers were at the Old Trafford club and they were unable to replicate the successes that Sir Alex Ferguson brought upon that side. We're looking at Ten Hag. Will he succeed? The gaffer has been talking tough. Faruk, let me start with you on this. Ten Hag has been talking tough, said he has come to challenge the likes of Man City and Liverpool's dominance, that he's there to put an halt to that. Do you see Ten Hag doing justice?
Well, it's going to be a very difficult, pathway for him to succeed as a United manager. You have to be sincere. But the truth is, look at the Man City, look at his age, look at what he has done in the last couple of years, and you see that he's a man that likes to take the challenge. When he went to Holland, Ajax were not at the top of the three. It was about PSG as well as Feyenoord, doing all the job out there. And they came in there saying, don't worry, I'm going to get this team rolling. And for the next 4 years, after taking over, they won the #1 trophy out there in Holland. Is it a coach that thinks, like the new managers, obviously, as an attacking manager, is a man that understands the game. And if you look at who has worked with in the past, he has worked with Pep Guardiola, he has worked with Steve McLaren, he has also done a lot of, football, brainstorming, in the past couple of years. And then when a man comes to a new environment saying that, yes, I know where I'm coming to is not a good place as to speak, but I am ready, fulfilled enough to see that everything changes in the next couple of times. So I feel that it is going to be very, very rough. It's going to be very, very difficult. But this man's CV and everything has done in the last couple of years shows that he can be a success at United.
Yes, absolutely. On the part of Faruk, he believes that Erik Ten Hag will succeed at Manchester United. But one man who I believe might differ is Dotun Agunbiade.
Well, we do say it very well around the world that to talk is cheap, but to put to action is always very difficult. I'm not taking anything away from Ten Hag, going to the fact that he has been a success since he has started managing football clubs. Look at his record at Ajax Amsterdam. Look at what he has been able to do. Even the style of play, you can actually say it over and over that he's a fantastic manager. But coming to Manchester United, a different terrain, a different league, different personalities he has in his rank, definitely is going to be very, very difficult for him to actually achieve that success he mentioned that he's going to do. Taking off Manchester City and Liverpool, the so-called two best clubs so far in the Premier League in recent time, off balance will be very, very difficult for him. I think he will be joining the league of Arsenal, joining the league of the rest in the Tottenham, fighting for fourth, fighting for fifth, sixth in the league come next season.
Yes, talking about come next season, Faruk, Ten Hag is talking tough, and you are also optimistic. Yeah. And some of the viewers can also tell why you've taken that stance. That is a story for another day. Ten Hag, with the current crop of United players, aside Ronaldo, the Maguires are still there. Everybody, these guys are still there. Are these the same sort of players that want to compete against City and Liverpool next season?
Well, this same set of players finished ahead of Liverpool last season with 81 points behind Man City. I'm not saying that it's going to be a quick fix. He himself said that he needs to stabilize the team first, look at the team in entirety, and fix how they are going to be playing. And also, a lot of players will be exiting United this season. The most important thing is that he brings in his own player and also instill his own style of play, which I think he will do. He's a very smart manager. He's a man that knows exactly what he wants, and he's already talking tough to let the player know exactly what he wants to do. And finally, if you have the most handsome bad manager in Manchester and also in the world in your side, Tell me what you cannot do.
Yes, talking about what Hag cannot do. Faruk is highly optimistic.
Yeah, of course, he's going to be optimistic. You said it the other time.
But do you think this optimism might just begin to show come next season?
He's a fantastic manager. I said that earlier, and I'm not taking anything away from him. But what we look at what is obtainable in the English Premier League. We look at the set of players. I think he cannot overhaul the team, taking out every members of the team. But he's going to have little players injected into the team, so that will be an equilibrium task for him. How do I mean? Injecting new players, trying to instill a style of play into the old ones, and trying to balance the team. It's going to be very, very difficult for him to untop all these big players at big teams in the English Premier League.
Yes, talking about difficulty, definitely that is the responsibility of Erik Ten Hag to decipher as far as the future of Manchester United is concerned going forward. As for us in the studio, nothing is difficult for us to achieve. Faruk, it's been great having you on the platform.
Very interesting all the time to be in the studio with you great minds, regardless of us having different divides. But I can't wait for us to do this once more.
Yes, talking about doing that once more, I definitely believe that Adedotun will continue to be himself.
Of course. I have the drive, the joy, the strive to always be sitting beside you guys, talking sport and telling the world at large what is going on, and also trying to knock my friend Faruk.
Yes, talking about knocking Faruk, I definitely believe you out there would also be able to take your stands as far as the topic we've looked at on today's episode of Sports Thing. I believe the guys have done justice to a greater extent as far as Kylian Mbappe and Erik Ten Hag are succeeding at Manchester United is concerned. Ensure you follow us on all our social media platforms going on your screen at this point in time, and also let us know what you feel about the topic for today's episode of the show. Till we come your way again, same time next week, endeavor to keep a positive mindset, and in all you do, pray for Nigeria. Bye-bye now.